Hi everyone. So today I wanna make a series on books that I received from my brother. It was actually like a bunch of books that I got from my brother. It was in a box, and my sister visited me and she was like, "Why are they in a box?" And she took them out and she arranged them in the bookshelf. So she has kept them in parts. So this is one part till here from Matthew, yeah, from Matthew Perry to this one. And apparently these two books also, actually I didn't see what he had sent me, so yeah, let's check them out one by one. So half of it is here, half of it is on another bookshelf. So let's start. So this the first book is it's an autobiography of Matthew Perry. I think it's an autobiography or biography. Uh, so I'm not big on such books, but he has them, and oh, it's a memoir, Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing. So I hope it's written by him and it'll be funny, but yeah, actually I'm not big on this, and after his demise, I don't think so I'll be able to read this book anymore. But yeah, I didn't know my brother was into all this book. Second is Act of God. This is from a comedian, Indian comedian, Kanan Gill, and this one is a signed copy. I am jealous of this one again. I'm not sure what this book is about, so I'm gonna pass it on. An audacious daredevil of a book. Okay, I didn't know he had actually written a book. Okay, so next is this book, 11 Minutes by Paulo Coelho. So I've read only a few books by him. The first one is The Alchemist, and the second one is By the River Piedra Sat and Cried. I think that was the name. So I read two books by him, and this is quite a thick book. Actually, I didn't know he has written such thick book, but yeah. Next is The Famous Five. I love them. Five on Finston Farm. So I think I'll start this one. I miss The Famous Five and The Secret Seven very, very much. Okay, so the next one is Roald Dahl, Billy and Mimpins. I have, I think, the big G and the big. I have two books by Roald Dahl. I don't quite remember the books, but I have two books from him. Okay, next is Agatha Christie, a Mary Westcott novel. So this is not a murder mystery. This is sort of, she wrote different kind of books under the name of Mary Westmacott. So I'm not quite fond of her book. So yeah, I'm gonna skip this one. Yep. Next is another kids book, I think, by E.B. White, Charlotte's Web. Oh, this looks cute. And this is drawings, cute illustrations, nice. Okay. Next one is this Surely You're Joking, Mr. Feynman by Richard P. Feynman. Okay, I know very little about these books. I'm not gonna talk much about them. So Around the World in 80 Days by Jules Verne. Oh wow, this is an illustrated shortened book, not shortened but abridged book. This looks like, oh yeah, it's a school book. Rohit Kumar, it's a school copy. Okay, next is this World's Greatest Short Stories. I was saying I also have this World Greatest Short Stories. I recently got this book, but mine wasn't wet. Did it get wet? No, it's not mine. It's my brother's copy because I didn't tick mark any of this. So yeah, I have two copies. Yeah. I'm not sure if I have the same stories. No, they were not divided by authors, so I think I have different copy. Okay. Yep, they weren't divided, but I have read this one, The Postmaster, Rudyard Kipling. Nice. So this is another stack of books that I received. So most of them are by Khaled Hosseini, The Mountain Echoes. Let's go by them one by one. So the first one is The Time Machine by H.G. Wells. So this we got from one of our relatives, and yeah, this actually I read a long time ago, but it was kind of difficult for me to understand because I read that when I was very little. So yeah, I think it's time to reread it again, and this is only 100 pages, so 122 pages or something. Yeah. John Grisham, the #1 international book seller. So I haven't read any of the John Grisham books. I think I tried one when I was in school, but yeah, I was not that big of a fan. I read, I think, only one book in my school time ever. So yeah. Uh, and I actually don't remember the name, but I read only one. It was nice, but I went back to my usual books. Then this is the second Grisham book, John Grisham. This is Calico Joe, A Father's Guilt, A Son's Redemption. Again, I know very little about this book, so I'm glad I got this one, so I can, yeah, give it a try. Why not? The Brethren. Again, what, don't know. So this one is passed down by me. The Kite Runner and the Mountain Echoes. He probably bought later on, but I do not dare to touch these books because they are going to make me cry, and I'm not interested in crying. So I did try to read a few of these pages, but there were a lot of slangs, and women were not treated properly, so I couldn't continue this one, and I'm not interested in reading either the book. So yeah, I do have them. My brother has read them. Many people around me have read them, and they have recommended this book very much, but I don't think so I'm gonna try reading this book because I don't want to cry. Yeah. The last book is the Agatha Christie book, 450 from Paddington. I have read this book, and I really enjoyed this one. So yeah, so these were the books that I received from my brother. Yeah. Yep. So actually, I'm trying to read. I'm only trying to buy books that I'm gonna finish in that month. So yeah. So I'll be. So I'm trying to finish the book that's already on my bookshelf. So yeah, that's for now. Thank you for listening. Bye bye. See you in the next video.